Hello, how's everyone doing? All right, I want to add my little comment in here first. There we go. Hello, that's what I'm going to say. I think that's appropriate. Awesome. So hello for real. How's everyone doing? If you've not seen this before, my name is Tammy. I am the owner of, God, I didn't even know where I was owning. It's been a long day, guys. I have a very weird recipe for you, so I've been working kind of hard on it for the last couple hours, and I realized, like, oh, I'm supposed to be on camera here in like 5 minutes. So anyway, I'm the owner of Red Jasper Wellness. It's a wellness company where I coach people to kind of get out of that diet culture we've all fallen into. But this is a Whole Foods cooking course, so it's just something I've always wanted to do, and so thanks Facebook, I'm able to do it. Let's see here. Hello Aubrey, how are you? I see your comment. So if you guys, this is the third episode, I guess I'll call it, and it's been a lot of fun trying to figure this all out. I will say, update, I do have an actual camera stand. It's supposed to move with me, but I realized that it's not going to, because it has to use its own streaming service, and I haven't figured that one out yet. So because I'm just going through Facebook, it's not going to move with me. But it's not the MacGyvered setup with a protein jug and packing tape that I've been using for the past two. So, you know, here we go. I can see you, Aubrey. I can see you, and I can see the comments, and, you know, this is going to be a great day. All right. So, like I said, I have a very weird recipe for you today. And this is not mine. I want to preface that first. This part is not mine. I actually saw this on a Popular Science article that came across, and I was like, you know what? I got to try it. Okay? So, we all know, well, I shouldn't say that. You can make a vegan or a Whole Foods pulled pork recipe out of things like jackfruit, which I introduced in the first episode. You can shred it up. It has like that meaty texture, that shredded chicken, shredded pork texture to it, and so you can use that. I've also seen recipes for shredded carrots to be as shredded pork. I haven't tried that. My sister has, so I don't know how that's going to be. This article is using banana peels. Okay, actual banana peels. Yes, the peels of a banana. Oh, it's wet and it's dripping on more. So we're gonna give it a try. I also am going to teach you how to make barbecue out of mushrooms. So if banana peels is just a little too out of your wheelhouse, there's a backup. But I wanted to try it because what's life without a little adventure? I've already peeled and done most of the prep work here. I'm going to walk you through it. But you're supposed to get a pretty ripe, not super ripe. Like, you don't want them very brown, very yellow with light green on the tops. Yes, yes, Aubrey, you heard that right. Banana peels. Apparently, this is common in other countries, according to this article. Now, should I probably go back and read a couple more articles? Probably. And I will, but I say F it, let's try it, right? I'm all about zero food waste. And if this is one other thing that I could do to maybe help with that, why not? Maybe it tastes good. Maybe it tastes like crap. We're here to find out. All right, so first things first. Well, I should probably turn my oven back off while I'm talking about this. So the bananas you're going to want to get. I only got 3 bananas. I got a very small portion just in case. Over a mushroom. Okay, that's insane. I love mushrooms. They're so good. All right, either way. So I've taken the banana out and I've frozen them so that I can throw them in a smoothie or make banana bread or whatever you want to do with them. Make some banana pudding with it. It's great. Cut off the tips. But you see the inside of the banana, how it's still white? They said you want to scrape that part out. So I have a fork, and you're not going to be able to see it because my thing doesn't do that. But I just push roughly. I push it down, and it starts coming out. So you'll see like that's the membrane. That's what it's called. And then you see how it kind of, see how there's a little bit of a difference? Okay. All right, so that's what you do. And then it says that you can take a fork. You want your strips about like the size of the fork. And so using a little bit of muscle, just dragging this down will make the strips. The one thing I found though is that because I have a plastic like old cutting board, the harder I did, the more it dug into the cutting board and put those microplastics into my banana peel, and I didn't want that. So if you have like a nice, you know, cutting board, it might work out. I'm just going to use my little paring knife, and I'm just going to run it down. Doesn't matter if they're even or anything, just as long as they're the same like thickness, but width-wise doesn't matter. So yeah, you got little strips here. Turn that back on. All right. I don't know why I'm doing this. No, I know why I'm doing this. What'll be funny is if it's really gross and I don't want to eat it in front of you. I will say glass cutting boards have been known to dull your knives. So there's a really cool trick that you can use to like sharpen your knife back up. If you don't have an actual sharpener, take a piece of tin foil, a small piece, and very carefully run it along the blade. Very carefully. Like maybe if you're not a pro, put a towel behind this and then do it. But if you rub the tin foil over it and then wipe it off, it'll actually sharpen your knife. A little trick. All right, so it's medium heat. I season this with a little bit of the Cajun seasoning, some garlic powder, because my triad is garlic powder, salt, pepper, and paprika. I did add a little salt to it. Yes, I did. So, all right. So we're going to toss that in with a little bit of barbecue sauce. Now, I am using a barbecue sauce that I made. I'm not going to advertise it because it's not great. I'm still working on it. It's still a work in progress, but I'm just going to be honest with you. It's something that's going to come in the future. I will say that. I did bottle my first like professional looking hot sauce bottle. Isn't it cute? This is an Anaheim strawberry hot sauce. So labels are coming. It's going to look so cute. I love it. I'm so excited. All right, so you have to cover it with a lid for 10 minutes to let them steam. I do have a little bit of stock with me as a just in case it starts to get a little sticky. I'm going to add just a little bit, a couple splashes in there to give it some room. All right, so while that's cooking and steaming for about 10 minutes, I do have it on like a medium-high heat. Aubrey, you don't like hot sauce or hot stuff. Sorry, if you're watching me on YouTube, this is my girl Aubrey. She's been joining me. This is the third time she's joined me, and she doesn't like hot sauce, but she wants samples of some hot sauce. So this one's actually really mild. So yeah, I can send you some. All right, let's get rid of this. All right, when it comes to the mushrooms, I did not toss these in any barbecue sauce because the thing is with mushrooms, what's awesome about it is that when you add a little salt to it, it's going to release some of that juice in there, and I didn't want them to get super soggy. Mushrooms will absorb everything. That's why you're not technically supposed to like run them on water or underwater to like wash off all the stuff on it, because it will literally absorb all that water and then it has to release it. So if you don't want like super soggy or something like that, just be mindful of that. But it did, again, salt, pepper, Cajun powder, garlic, and paprika. I couldn't remember the last name. All right. So again, same medium-high heat. Did not turn that one on, so we'll just wait on that for a second. This one doesn't take very long to do. All right. So again, while we're waiting, get rid of this because I only have the world's smallest kitchen area. So while we're doing that, we're going to toast up. So we're making these into tacos today because I love tacos. We are going to make these with our corn tortillas that we used in episode 1. My dogs are playing in the background, so if you hear them grumbling, that's why. Oh no. Okay, so here's one thing I've noticed with certain kinds of, I just got these. Sad face. They're already molded. So we're going to just put that off to the side. Luckily, I bought more. And I keep them in the refrigerator too, because this is a huge stack. And that's Maverick. You guys, that's my Maverick. He's my buddy. I love him to death, and he's gonna bark at everything until I were to tell him to shut up. Stop. Sorry. You guys are gonna get all the comedy today. All right. So anyway, so I did buy some more corn tortillas. I'm gonna throw them in my toaster oven. I like mine super crispy, so it might come out like more like tostadas, not tacos, but that's okay. And I'm just gonna start. And now they decided to play in the kitchen. Cool. And then I'm just gonna toast them up in my little oven while I'm doing that. All right. So these are supposed to cook for about 10 minutes. Now they're already starting to stick. So I'm going to add just a little splash. But I also have sugar in my barbecue sauce, so if you're using like Sweet Baby Ray's or something like that, it is going to caramelize those sugars do, so they could stick a little bit more. So adding just a little bit of stock in there, help with some of that stickiness. It's just fine. All right, so we're going to add our mushrooms. Sorry. Mushrooms to this pan. They've been good every other time until now. So I don't have children. All right. But God bless the ones who do. Good for you. Anyway, so again, I just threw my mushrooms on here in a medium-high heat. Maybe? Okay, there. I actually don't use this burner. It sits in the back part of my oven, just kind of storing a teapot. But because I don't ever go back that way, that's why. Alright, so anyway, you see here, I had just put, do you see how it's kind of watery? Yeah, that was the mushrooms actually releasing their own juices, so I think that's pretty cool. We have another person. Oh, hello Jay, how are you? Alright, so, we're still waiting on that. Mushrooms are starting to go. Corn tortillas are in the oven. Okay, so, here's how we're going to top this. Because this stuff can kind of come out a little mushy, you always want a little bit of that texture to it. So earlier, I made a slaw, full slaw, without mayonnaise. I used avocado. So, plus because it's, just kind of, avocado tastes great with spicy stuff. Looks like this. My lighting is awful. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, so it's red cabbage with carrots and green onions, and then the sauce that I made with it is avocado, and I squished it up, whipped it up really well with a little bit of red wine vinegar, lime juice, celery salt. I use celery salt and pepper. I also have a little hack for you guys. So I was looking for celery salt at the grocery store, and they were going to charge like $6 for like one of the little ones, right? Well, I went to, how every food store has like the, Hispanic foods and Asian foods. Well, over in the Hispanic foods, they always have seasonings. This huge thing, $2.99. They wanted to charge $6 for this one from the name brand. This one, $3. Just to throw that out there. All right, let's check these bananas again. Actually, our mushrooms need a little bit of sauce, a little bit of love. So how is everybody? Cats are better. I don't want a cat. I think, my sister has a cat, and the dogs are not fans of it. Well, Molly, my little girl, she wants to literally be best friends with this cat, and this cat is like, please don't talk to me. Thank you. These are drying up pretty quick. So if you start to notice that they're like really sticky and they're really getting there, you can turn it down just a little bit. That's okay. Aubrey, how long's it been? Have we hit 10 minutes yet? I don't think so. Oh yeah, it probably will taste better than the name brand too. Absolutely. That's why I didn't use regular salt either, because celery salt, it's the same with like garlic salt, right? So garlic salt's just dehydrated garlic with salt, and then it's like, why would you why would you add salt to it? You're just adding extra sodium that you probably don't really need. All right, mushrooms are done. Let's check these tortillas. Not as crispy as I want, so let's go back. 13 minutes? 13 minutes? Well, I'll be. All right, let's check this. I can't believe I'm about to eat a freaking banana peel. This is hilarious. All right. What? Whoa. That is not bad. That's crazy. That is crazy. It is literally like, I don't know how to describe it. Because it tastes like barbecue sauce right now, right? Like it's spicy and it tastes like barbecue. Which is perfect. It's what we want. Ooh, a little too spicy. But the texture is very, very like moist, but not mushy. Okay. Thanks, Popular Science. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right. That's crazy. I can't believe I just ate a banana peel. There is a woman, if zero food waste is something that interests you, there's a woman on Instagram who I just absolutely adore. Her name is Sarah Wilson. She was the founder of the I Quit Sugar movement. Oh, real quick, I'm going to add some barbecue sauce that I did make out of cactus, because, again, why be ordinary? But she is just an environmental guru. She's amazing, and she has all these tips and tricks on how to reduce your food waste and your environmental impact. So, which is just so important. She's just, I absolutely love her. She's in Australia, so not here in the United States, but she is just an activist of the highest caliber. I love her. Yeah, so she owned the I Quit Sugar program. She has a couple books that I have, and she doesn't own it anymore. She's stepped away so she can work on something else. She has a book on she just has lots of books, so I encourage you to check her out. All right, so for tacos, this is probably the right consistency. It's a little toasty here. Yeah, there we go. So let's build this up. And yes, I did grab those out of the oven with my bare hands. All right, so how these are going to look. This is your mushrooms. This is how that looks. And this is the quickest meal. I literally made this like all at one time, you guys. Like, healthy eating can be so quick and so simple. Maverick, stop. Oh my God. You guys, you think I was being attacked by terrorists or something. The way he freaking tries to protect this house. Ugh. My banana peels. Yeah, 10 minutes. That was it. That's all it took. 10 minutes. And I didn't even really add that extra barbecue sauce. I don't know if you could see that. Is it in focus? Oh, Aubrey left. I think I lost her banana peels. And then the mushrooms, of course. I'll top it off with my slaw. Nice and colorful. Remember that we are working on learning about our different colors of food. I know that sounds very childish, but oh, she is still here. I know, I'm pretty hungry too. I can't wait to eat these. I'm not going to eat them on the camera with you guys because I think it's really weird when people do that. I don't know. Like, I look like I'm unhinging my jaw. This is some radishes that I slit open. Sliced up. Jesus. Come on, Tammy, get your act together. Voila. Well, there are the tacos. And you just fold them up, put them in your face, and enjoy. Very excited about this. I can't wait. I'm so excited. You want to see me take a bite? Pervert. I love you. Also, guys, we've been friends for like 1,000 years, so we can talk to each other like that. All right, I'm gonna do it. See, with a little banana in it. For you, Aubrey, I hate you. This is crazy. It's so good. Now I know what to do with banana peels. Make some barbecue out of it. It's great. All right. Wait, what was I saying? I thought I was saying something. Oh, so for the month of June, you're welcome. For the month of June, we are actually talking about lovingly what I've called eating the rainbow. And so each week I'm posting about a little bit about each food group and their colors and what they bring to you and why it's so important for you to eat all the colors of the rainbow. So I just posted one on greens. I made a smoothie. She's out really good. It was really good. Definitely will probably make another one soon. And then next up will be blues and purples. So we'll talk about all the different colors of the rainbow and why that's important. And then July we will come up with a new subject, and I'll do little master classes on that as well. That's it. Again, 22 minutes. 22 minutes start to finish. The only thing I did ahead of time was the slaw, and that's so it also lets all the marinade and all the yumminess go together. Any questions? Just comment below if you have any questions. If you're watching this on YouTube, you know how to do that. Other than less waste. It was good. Oh, hi Tina. Tina's here. Jay, come over. Just leave work. Come get a taco. That's delicious. Is there a reason to use the banana peel? Not that I saw. It was really just for like food waste purposes and making sure that we are throwing less things into the environment. Other things you can use banana peels for, though, if you don't want to make like a mountain of barbecue that you probably could freeze it. Banana water for your garden, cutting up your banana peels and throwing them into water, and then throwing that, let it sit, marinate for a little bit, and then throw those into your houseplants have been known to be like a natural fertilizer. Oh snap! I know that banana peels are good for banana bread. That's what Tina said. That's a really good idea. I'll have to look into that next. Because I always have a ton of bananas in my freezer, no peels. I always throw them away. So now I know how we can do that. Tina, you'll have to share that with me and how to make banana bread out of banana peels. Yeah, so that's it. That was a super quick, easy food get up for you. You can serve this with a side of rice, side of beans, you know, vegetables, chips and salsa. Sky's the limit. That is it. If you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe. I can't believe I have to say that now. I think it's hilarious, but I do have a YouTube channel now. And of course, TikTok. I'm on there now. That's a lot of fun. You can come see all the awkwardness and antics that I'm into until I learn how to do all of this properly. Oh no, I'm kind of enjoying it. Yes, thank you, Tina. I appreciate it. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for your support and just enjoying hanging out with me. I love you all, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Tina, Aubrey, I miss you guys so much. Bye, guys.